I'm not gonna lie, this project really lost momentum, but I finally wrapped it up. So let's see what transpired here. A quick recap: Cthulhu is fun and would make a great theme for a knife, but unlike Andre Wallen here, I have no artistic talent. So I decided to challenge AI to design a Cthulhu themed knife for me to make, and this is what it came up with. I drew up the profile on knifeprint.com and had them cut it out for me. Next, I decided that this blip on the side of the knife was Dolly 2's idea of a Cthulhu swimming, so I asked this talented Fiverr artist to draw up a design which I then etched into a piece of steel. Next, I ground and heat treated the blade with a hamon on it, and then I started fixing up some copper cladding to solder onto the blade, which was quite an experience. You should go back and watch that video. I had to add some texturing and some wear marks here and there. There's some lemon juice involved. Things got crazy. So that's where we left off. Now we have to get some handles on this thing. And this is some nice spalted maple. It looks like driftwood. I think it fits the theme pretty well. So let's get it chopped up and figure out how we're going to incorporate the Cthulhu itself into the handle material. Because I didn't really think that out very well. And that's one of the reasons this video took so long. So I was trying to work that out in my head. And I lost some sleep. And I stress ate. And I procrastinated. A bit of a mess. Basically what I decided to do was cut out the profile of the Cthulhu in the handle material itself and then recess it inside the handle material, like there'll just be steel there instead of wood. This is pretty thin. There's not a lot of stuff to work with here, so I'm going to glue it to this G10 backing to keep it from falling apart while I work on it a little more. And derp, yeah, it broke. So this is not going too well. It fits together okay. There's some gaps in there, but this break is, that's a thing. So I tried to go back and grind off the top of it and make it look sort of like I did this on purpose, but it just doesn't look right. Well, I started over with new handle material, a very interesting paper and resin composite that also looks like sea garbage, but I decided to use my laser to cut it out this time instead of doing it by hand, something you guys have probably been screaming about for the last 5 minutes, but it just takes me some time, Steve Brain good. All right, phase 2 of the final stretch here. We're going to make some homemade fasteners to go in the front of the showpiece, the Cthulhu, because I have to fasten the handle side to side. So I'm going to make a button for the other side, and we'll solder the female end to the Cthulhu. You'll see it actually works pretty good. I was a bit surprised this went off without a hitch. All right, that's the first side. The second side will be from this mosaic Damascus scrap, and I'm going to heat treat it so that I can etch it if I'd like to. And then we'll make a button out of it. Yeah, at the last minute I decided not to etch the button. I'm actually going to laser something onto it, so. All right, so here it is. Let me tell you what I think about it. I can't wait for this copper to get a little dingier, a little darker, and I absolutely love the blade with its texturing and that hamon. I think it's killer. The brass pins on the handle look terrific. The lasered button fastener, dude, check that thing out. It's just awesome. You know, to be honest, I could take or leave the Cthulhu piece. Part of me wishes it weren't there, but the AI called for it. So, at any rate, how do you guys think I did there? Did it match the AI design? Was it worth the wait? Sound off. All right, this thing took so long, I just have to keep showing it off. You guys have a good one.